Remember them. Hello, Alistair. Welcome in. You remind me of a certain show. What's that name? Let me look up your picture, your profile picture, because it's really like far. Oh yeah. You see, you already know the show. Hello, nice to meet you. Where I am. I don't know how I got here. Oh my goodness, my charger came out of the wall. I actually have a cupcake. How is everyone? How are we doing today? I have to make sure that all of my stuff is open. But not today. But after all, we're just a man. Today we're going to be doing Mabinogi commerce. So that is what we're going to be doing. Everything should be up. Hello, Snuggie. How are you doing? I'm thinking if I should put my hair up or not, but I think it's fine down like this. Cause after all, you're just a man. Bot came in. I went to a bookstore and asked the saleswoman where the self-help section was. She said if she told me it would defeat the purpose. Lol. The one and only Rebecca. Well, you're the one and only Snuggie. Hello, Sinful. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is Sinful. I thought your name was... I thought the eyes were an L for a second. I was like, what is that? But they're eyes. And hello, Princess. Welcome in. I was doing... Are you proud of me? I was actually doing some of the stuff that I needed to do to get Grandmaster. So, I have an extra seal right now from Fate Astrologer. And I did actually get some of the stuff from before. It's me. And look at this little corner right here. You see the engineering bag? It's empty. I actually finally bit the bullet and moved my engineering things. So they're in a pet now. And the whistle is gone. I named the pet for the whistle. And you know what? I can even do a little bit nicer for my inventory right now too. Before we go ahead and get started with commerce. Oops, wrong pet actually. This is the pet with my engineering stuff. Engineering. Not enough minerals. So let me go ahead and put the bait away. I'm doing this with one hand while I hold my cupcake. Because I have a very specific way that I eat my cupcakes. So I can't just eat it quickly. Because it's a mini cupcake. But how is everyone today? How are you? And look how clean our inventory is looking. So it's not perfect yet. One thing that's really bothering me about my inventory right now is this landscape essence right here. It doesn't fit nicely anywhere. So hopefully we'll get through some of it. Like this bandit encounter candy. That'll come in clutch. And then we'll finish that today. And then we can put the landscape essence there. Oh, for a second I thought that was my friend right there, but that's not my friend. This is the wrong place too. Is enemy behind. So we want to go to Terra, so that's enemy behind. We're gonna go over here for the trading post. So first, the way I eat cupcakes is I eat all the sprinkles first. And then I flip it over so the icing is at the bottom. Maybe some Naruto. Get over here. Grab a wagon. Don't worry, little lady. I'll fix your wagon. Do you know that? Wait, what? Because we have to get the expensive wagon. I apparently didn't summon Naruto. So now he's here. And then we'll get the expensive wagon over here, grab some bunk beds. And then we'll head probably to Val's. It's almost always Val's. Oh, for once it's Philia. Philia is the best deal today. So we'll actually head over there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and activate our candy so that we don't have to worry about bandits at all whatsoever. And then so after I flip over my cupcake, I eat the actual cake part. Wow, that tastes weird. It has like a sting to it. You know, one day I'm gonna do this fashion contest and I'm gonna win. Because like that time, the first time I did it and the only time I did it, I botched it. And I did the whole dancing thing because it's not really like a contest like that. It's a dance contest. You know what I think is spicy? Because I had Sour Patch Kids earlier and I still have some. I saved all my favorite ones. And I think maybe some of the powder was like in my teeth or something. Because that powder is what makes it sour. And then after I eat all of the cake from my cupcake, now the icing is at the bottom. So then I eat that little by little. Save the best for last. What's your favorite cake flavor? It's funny that I mentioned that right when we're in front of a cake. Oops. I wonder what today's Wordle is. Ooh. We don't even have to worry about that guy. One day, you'll sever your own head. One day. We all know I'm a fan of catchy songs. With so many sirens gone, I think Cody's in the wrong. Lady of the Palace, I forgot how that song goes. Lady of the Palace, I'm sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. Hello, welcome in, Dom. I sent out some scouts here, and they wound up at your door. Through the years, we seldom get a warm welcome, so I have to ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them? All I did was reveal their true form. You turned them into pigs. And hello, Stabby, welcome in. Currently, we're doing some commerce. I just ate my cupcake. I'm thinking about getting my, hello, Hinamori. I just ate my cupcake. It was a little mini cupcake, very cute. And I'm thinking about going over there and getting my water, and then also my Sour Patch Kids. Because I ate all of the other colors, there's only red right now. So that means pure goodness. You know, someone tried to tell me that Sour Patch Kids all are the same flavor. What? No! That's wrong. They're like, you don't need to separate the colors, they're all the same flavor. I was like, no. No, that's not true. You actually joined at the beginning of the stream instead of the end for a change. Well, welcome in, Kawaii Neko. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I have to ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them? All I did was reveal their true form. You turned them into pigs. You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances here. I know you're singing the cowgirl song in your head while writing this. Which one is that? I don't know the cowgirl song. But welcome in, Aussie. Hello, kitty. Hello, dear friend. Your smile's as pretty like a flower that's in bloom. Love is in your heart and things are happy too. Hello, hello, kitty. Play with us today. You know they're making a My Melody series on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's going to be good. I don't know. And then also there's also the level of like demographic as well. So I'm gonna try to watch it and then see what I think. I'm not too hopeful, to be honest. Because you know what? We already had a My Melody show and it was called Onegai My Melody and it was a great anime. I watched the whole thing, loved it. This one is gonna be like a stop motion type thing. And I don't know. I don't know. I get the worry that it's gonna be more kiddie, which is fine. It's just not for me. You know what I mean? But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Through the years we seldom got a warm welcome, so I have to ask just to be sure. And then let me get my Sour Patch Kids while that is going. Our fates are intertwined. We've got people to protect. Things I can't neglect. You can relax, my friend. I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I'm fine, apologies. Why I leave? What do you mean? Oh, okay, because Ozzy said don't go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Oh, we'll see you next time, Dom. I just saw that you're about to leave. Well, have a good day. And thank you so much for stopping in for as long as you did. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome. And how are you doing, Kawaii? So I'm not taking chances here. You can make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you, and you're done for. Boy, you better run, or soon you will be done for. Doing well, adjusting to the guild leader life. I see! Well, welcome into the guild leader club. Good afternoon, I'm tired, phone's almost dead, but I'm here. Well, thank you, Dime. Thank you for spending the last of your remaining battery here. Ooh, I need to check if Rudo's hungry. Because I think we're cooked if he's hungry. I do not want to give him gifts. I think we can wait to feed him on the boat. He's at 60 something. All I did was reveal their true form. I can chase the clouds far into the sky, hear the forest sounds time passes by. If this is a dream, please don't wake me up. I just wanna rest in this lovely place with this nostalgic song in our hearts. There is some magic that cannot depart. See you later, princess. And thank you so much for the hydrate, the head pat, and the stretch. And thank you so much for the follow. That's what this pie on my head is. I'm sorry for passing out during your AFK journey stream. This time slot is usually rough for me. Oh, well, thank you so much for making an effort to come. I was wondering what happened. But it's a-okay. Did you see, Dime, that we actually did commit the regicide? I'm not sure if you were actually there for that part. I just knew it would have made you proud. Did we? Yeah, we did. There was no redemption for that queen. She was literally killed. There was no other option. Oh, today, Philia is a better deal. Once in a blue moon, Philia is the better deal. We got 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and use this time to feed Rudo with the very bread I purchased from him. I'll probably watch the VOD. I know you meant VOD, but it's kind of funnier that you wrote vodka. You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I got people to neglect. People to protect. Nymphs I can't neglect. So I'm not taking chances here. Did I drop it? I literally dropped it. Here, Rudo, eat. Eat! Talking while eating seems rude. Autocorrect is a blessing and a curse. It really is. Sometimes it makes you look so stupid. One time, I saw an autocorrect, some viral autocorrect story, and it was like, "Good morning, handsome." Or it was like, "Good morning, beautiful." That's what he said to her. And then she said, "Good morning, hellhound." And she was like, "What? I meant handsome." And that one just stuck in my head for so long. How do you eat Sour Patch Kids? Do you just like chew it really quickly? Because what I do is I have it in my mouth, and then I wait for the sour to disappear, and then I continue chewing it. Can make you say the most out-of-pocket things, right? I did see another autocorrect thing. This one was like purposeful autocorrect. It was cute, like a little pickup line. So the pickup line is the guy sent this this woman a picture of a duck, and and then he's like, "My friend said that women love ducks." So he said something about autocorrect, but I think I did it right. And then she sent back a picture that was like the blue-footed booby from, where is it called? The Galapagos Islands, because there's like the it's kind of, it has like feet like a duck, kind of. You can also see them in Belfast, actually. They're there, and they have blue feet. And then she was like, "My friend said that men like boobies, but he didn't say anything about autocorrect though." And obviously, I suck all the sugar and citric acid off it first. Exactly, Dime. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. I don't know. I just like that sour. Like, I don't know. It's just a thing. I just like it. And then I enjoy the gummy afterward. Pectin gummy, by the way. And speaking of pectin, I actually had a yogurt with pectin in it, and it was not in the refrigerator aisle, so it was shelf stable. So I was like, "Oh, like, I'm gonna get that." It was probably the grossest yogurt I've ever had in my life. I'm not even joking. It tasted straight up like chalk. And normally I muscle through things I don't like because one, I spent money on it. And then two, normally there has to be some give and take, you know? Like you can't always have what you want 100% of the time, right? But I could not eat that yogurt. It was genuinely the most terrible yogurt I have ever tasted in my life. They got warheads over there? Oh, yeah, of course. Warheads. But they're different now. Before they used to be really, 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 really spicy. Or really sour, but not anymore. They're like really chill. In fact, I think you guys have less candy than us. Because I bet you've never had guava candy. Guava candy is crazy. And I don't know if I like it or hate it. We also have like a little sesame candy too. It's crazy too. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have that? Wait, is this directional lighting? Wait, let me walk over here. Am I just glowing? Yeah, I think it's my wings glowing, shining on me. I thought it was the lights over here. Wait, no. Look. There's no light behind me. And if I go over here, it is directional lighting. Because look, I'm really close and I'm completely lit up. But if I move a little bit... Has this always been sophisticated light? And welcome in, Mabinogi. You have to redeem it, but... Personally, I haven't, but you do like guava? You should definitely have it. You should try it. If you like guava, you will probably like this candy. Because it's literally guava. Like... It's literally guava. But it's like candied guava. You know, it's like a Jolly Rancher, but guava. And there's several guava candies. There's at least like 3 or 4. The one that I get is like lollipop. It's like a lollipop. All I did was reveal their true form. And thank you so much for the head pat. I appreciate it. You can make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, and you're done for. Jenny, oh Jenny, joy, oh joy. A one-woman man's what I'd wanna be, but there's 2 perfect girls for me. Let me think of a song. I think I used to get guava flavored Sobeys. What is Sobeys? Sobe? Is it like a drink? I'm looking up pictures of it. That looks like what it is. I didn't even think there was a guava. Strawberry daiquiri? Whoa, this drink is lit. What on earth? This is like a non-alcoholic strawberry daiquiri? That's crazy. So where can I get one? Just kidding. What VA? Welcome in, Pickle. Pickle! You're in a pickle. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to do Wordle. I started thinking of a poker rap all of a sudden. May the song soothe you. The power of the melody move you. For one, it's a drink. Nice. For a second, I thought was Rudo was right here and here. I thought he doubled up, and I was about to get real confused. They're good. Look them when you get a chance. I will. I saw the picture. I could put a spell on you. Oh, wow, I forgot. And you know, I was recording a TFT video 2 days ago, and it was so funny because literally in the middle of the video you can see me tab out and do other stuff. I was like, bro, I cannot focus. Let me go ahead and switch the screen to internet. Internet time. Okay, so I'm gonna go start strong, and I'm gonna do bring. Because I bring order. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of a word that doesn't have S in 2 spots. Or any letter in 2 spots. Wake my dream, let it pour away my sanity. Let the rain fall down and wake my dream. Honestly, that's not a bad word, even though the R is there. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna go with like mop, mow. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Can't forget the daily Mabi Wordle. Exactly. Wow. My brain is not braining, I guess. We only have 30 seconds to arrival, so I'm going to try to think of another one. What about... Do we have a vowel? No, we don't have a vowel. So let's think about more vowel. Oh, ooh. I was like thinking usually, usual, unique. No, no N. Ubiquitous. Let me tab to the right one. Here it is. So now we were in Philia, so we'll go ahead and finish delivering this over here. We can possibly think of more words, but I think what is more valuable is to think of all of the ways that we can use either U or O. So on the way, I'm going to be on the lookout for some words that have U or O in it that are 5-letter, like guard. Guard? That's a good word. I know that seal... Because A is not one of the letters, right? That's a good word, though. We should start with that one next time. You can make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, and you're done for. I could put a spell on you, and you're done for. Boy, you better run, or soon you will be done for. You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. You can relax, my friend. I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I'm fine, polities. Look at all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how you're supposed to live? Lethal, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. It's always wonderful to see you. And my day has been amazing. I hope yours is too. Good luck. I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I'm fine, polities. Look at all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how you're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard, I'm telling you. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree, but look at the way this plant is growing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus. It controls your mind and never lets you leave. I know I skipped a lot, but honestly, it's fine. I'm gonna look up the lyrics. Open arms. Any grounds for else suspicion surely lie with me. I'll look it up later. I must catch this monster Kira so the world will see my son is exactly who he seems to be. Honor bound and bound by honesty. Accusations, innuendos, theories full of cracks. Timelines and coincidences can't replace hard facts. But if what I'm seeing bends as light refracts, am I blinded to what my son lacks? If I thought these lies were true, would I have the strength to do anything I needed to for justice sake? I'm putting my hair up, if anybody can't tell. But I actually don't have my scrunchie with me, so I have to tie it in a different way with my own hair. So hopefully this actually works. Could I stand the pain and lies if it's Kira that I find behind lights' eyes? Listen to me. Am I crazy thinking he could be some insane, unfeeling monster somehow raised by me? Must come to my senses and my sanity. He could be some insane, unfeeling monster somehow raised by me. Okay, we can sell our thingamajiggies here. Let's go ahead and buy the next set of thingamajiggies. We're gonna go over here, buy some of these jerky. Why does it feel like I'm not holding as much as I used to? Like, why does it feel like I'm not getting as much? We could go to Quilla. Nah. We could go to Val's. It's honestly not bad, but I'm not gonna do like a double boat ride. I feel like that would be torture. So what we're gonna do is probably head up to Titan. Help me see the sun I need to see. Honor bound and bound by honesty. There are lines that can't be crossed. There are things you shouldn't do. for you pave too high a cost, and you lose a piece of you. You don't justify the means in the service of an end, smashing laws to smithereens till there aren't any rules left to break or mend. Bet a thief to catch a thief, trap a liar with a lie, but don't perish in his grief in the name of eye for eye. Nothing wrong's all right to do. No, nothing good can turn out. Nothing bad can turn out good, saying wrong's all right to do. You can kill someone as a substitute. Isn't it based on the value of the item? Yes, but I feel like before I felt like the jerky would be more, but there's only 5 slots of 12 jerky. I don't know, it feels kind of weird, but maybe I thought for sure I used to have more. Every time I challenge, he responds. He takes the bait as if he's taunting me. He waves 100 magic wands, and 100 men just cease to be. I haven't figured out just how. He doesn't kill them with a knife or a gun, but if you ask me here and now, I'm pretty sure that Kira is your son. I wonder if this guy's for real. I wonder if he's who he claims to be. And if he isn't, what's the deal? Why would he make a point of telling me? He doesn't rattle easily. He's such a comical, collected guy. And if he kills when he's with me, like it or not, I am his alibi. All or nothing, so let's get to it. This time stalemate, but just you wait. You can hear my computer? I'm not sure if I can fix that, to be honest. I'm not sure what causes that. So I'm very sorry, Bean. Is it like static, or like what kind of sound is it? All or nothing, so let's get to it. This time stalemate, but just you wait. Hurry. Let me see if I can try to turn on TikTok compression, because I feel like TikTok has actually a pretty good compression system. All or nothing, so let's get to it. This time stalemate, but just you wait. Clock is ticking, so I'm gonna turn on noise suppression. We're gonna do medium and see if that fixes it. It's not that white noise, but it's not as bad as the start of stream. Really? I wonder what causes it. Bean maybe shouldn't hear it anymore. I turned on noise suppression for over there, because I feel like TikTok's noise suppression is actually pretty good, but OBS kind of has some trash noise suppression for whatever reason. Let me go ahead and move backwards so I can turn on the volume on my phone and then try to listen and see what you guys are hearing over on Twitch. Twitch. This time stalemate or just you wait. Clock is ticking, so let's... Okay, we got 1 minute. I'm gonna try. Hello? Is it just when I'm talking? Let me see. I'm gonna just talk for a bit and see how that goes. I see. Yeah. Uh huh. It's like static, and it's only when I'm talking. Hmm. I'm gonna just turn off the. Could it be that I broke my interface again? Because I was told that having phantom power on doesn't hurt it. But maybe I'm just bad. Maybe I'm unlucky. But if you can look inside you, find out who am I to. You're in a position that makes you feel so pretty. I'm so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. Da 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 da. I'm in a position that makes me feel so. The audio engine, okay. Let me see if that fixed it. All right, testing audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm making preparations to depart. Okay. It's not really fixed. I think it fixed a teeny bit. Is that like the house mix of that song? Well, which one you mean? Oh, the yeah, it's the Glee version. Because I actually really like Glee. So they mashed two songs together. And hello, Origin. Because unironically, I actually really like Glee. I feel like it was so good. Because I thought I knew you, thinking that you were true. But you came in. Pardon me, is everybody there? Because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to my wedding. Go, can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Goodbye, go and cry at somebody else's wake. If you're quick for a pick, you can pick up a christening. But please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. Pardon me, is everybody there? Because everybody's there. The TV show Glee, yeah. Back when I had Netflix. Because I used to have Netflix before all the egregious price hikes. In fact, I used to have Netflix when they used to mail you DVDs. And the price just went to unreasonable, so I no longer have Netflix. And I don't see myself ever buying it again because, like, what the heck is the point? To pay money and still see ads? That's absurd. How are you today, Origin? How is the series going? Go, can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Goodbye, go and cry at somebody else's wake. If you're quick for a pick, you can pick up a christening. But please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. Oh no, I dropped my water. But I like almost anything music focused. Rebecca duo. Is it a husband and wife duo or a boyfriend girlfriend duo or what's the duo exactly? And what's good? Nothing much. We're cooking. We're cooking in the Filia sun. Interestingly, I found out we have directional lighting in this game. You can't see it here because it's daytime, but this lamp actually does turn on and does project. I don't know why that's so important. It's the little things, it's the little details. We're also doing some commerce today, so it's pretty chill. And while we're on the boat getting ready to part, I think what I'll also do is go ahead and switch to Wordle because that's what we were doing before. Oops. You're in a position that makes you feel fiance due to be married next year, going all well. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope everything goes beautifully. I hope you get some deals. I hope when the vendors see you, they're just like, yep, you deserve a deal. So we thought of the word guard, right? But we already know that R&D, man, guard is not a good word because we already had canceled out some of those letters. So what if we do like super soup? You're so hot like soup. What if we do soups? Oh my gosh. How are there like no vowels in this? Oh. Okay, so it has to be like M-O. M-O. It doesn't have to be M first, but M has to be somewhere. How goes the Commerce, Indiana? Welcome in. Commerce is going pretty well. Can't say the same thing for this Wordle. Maybe it's mouse. No, because U is not there. Ugh. Maybe it's FOMO, the fear of missing out. Just kidding. Is there any other O? A, I, U, E, O. So it has to be like Y or O that appears twice. So it could be something like Molly. Molly? At least we got the Y. Okay, so now we know that M has to be here or here. So that brings back memories of this NFT Simpson episode. I never even saw the Simpsons. So I saw like a couple of things, and then I did actually ride on the Simpsons ride in like Universal. I don't know if it's Universal or Disney. Don't remember. And hello, Mona Lisa. Oh, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Oh, Mona Lisa. Do you know that song? I love that song. I love everything Panic at the Disco, to be honest. You know, Panic at the Disco wrote a SpongeBob song, which is crazy for SpongeBob the musical. Should I spend my days floating around, head in the bubbles and my feet on the ground? But there is more than me than just my name. Give me a chance and I can change the game. And maybe one day Mr. Krabs will say, the Krusty Krabs, oh, it's your lucky day. That is what I thought I'd wanted. And I can finally say I've done it. Let me have adventure. So let's actually like map it out a little bit and see what we can. Let's even something that looks maybe something like this. So we do know that M is there somewhere. O and Y, we know the exact placement of O and Y. M cannot be first. M cannot be last. It has to be one of these two. You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I got people to protect. What if we go like Tommy? Okay. Well, we found that we kind of cooked. We got cooked to this round. Like there's no way I'm gonna guess it. So it's something O-M something Y. So we don't even know what that O-Y is. Money? No. Because M. We don't know what the X's are at all. Because we already guessed everything. Me? Homie? Homie? No, because no E. Foamy? Foamly. No, no Y. Homie. Jomi. Foamy. No, because no M here. It's not M. What could it possibly be? It has to be some sort of consonant because I don't see why we would have double vowel. So, comfy, comfy, comfy. Ain't no way. No way. No, I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve it, but we got it anyway. That's crazy, and I'm doing great, Mona Lisa. How are you? Did you do anything fun today? Do you play Mabi at all? Because we love Mabi here. And also Wordle. Are you good at Wordle? I got people to protect. Imps I can neglect. So I'm not taking chances here. So I actually don't have very much memories with The Simpsons. Light work, let's go. Hey, welcome in, Goat, and welcome in, Voodoo Gaming. You're adorable. Next is the rigged word game. I know. I don't even know what to say to that one. I'm just scared. Like, the connections game is wild. And I keep wanting to do it because in my head, it feels logical. Like, it feels doable. You know what I mean? So, why can't I do it? It's like, and Simpsons kind of fell off after 2018, I see. I have no opinion. Was that his voice? Why does he sound like that? That does not sound like a kid. He's like 14, right? You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I got people to protect. Nymphs I can neglect. So I'm not taking chances here. I have the epic soundtrack stuck in my head. Like, I don't know why, it's just there. You're working ahead on the webtoon, so I'll be seeing weekly updates. Also looking for the VAs to join the YouTube variant. Ooh, congrats, Origin! You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I got... let me actually think of a different song. Because I'm thinking about that one way too much today. What can I sing? Not the sort of fall easily in love. No, they are few and far between that catch my eye. But when she walked up with a smile and had you do my tongue tied, not that I didn't know that it could tie. She's gorgeous, pragmatic, industrious. Dragon Girls had some more appearances too since episode 2. Woo! You know, I've been watching, I've been waiting. I'm waiting for the day you need me again. I saw that you used some of the old voice takes for the newer episodes. But I'm excited. And I think I have a better interface than I did before, so hopefully the audio is even better, the quality is better. The fates are intertwined, they're attached. I got people to protect. Oh, I got that song stuck in my head. Let me think. Should I spend my days floating around, head in my bubbles and my feet on the ground? But there is more to me than just my name. Give me a chance and I can change the game. And maybe one day Mr. Krabs will say, "The Krusty Krab, yours is your lucky day." That is what I thought I wanted. Finally say I've done it. Let me have adventure, I'm a contender, and more. Not a simple sponge. I wish he'd see I'm not just a sponge next door. I'm not a simple sponge. There's gotta be a better way, a way to save this life I love. And how can I stop the end of the world? Am I just a simple sponge? No, so what if I'm a sponge? It's what I'd wanna be. There isn't anyone who stretches like me. Employee of the month 2 years in a row. Undisputed master of my own dojo. And everyone here knows that they can depend on this expert jellyfisher who's a trusted friend. I can eat a lot of ice cream. I can even play my nose like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let me have adventure, I'm a contender, and more. Not a simple sponge. I wish he'd see I'm not just a sponge next door. Not a simple sponge. There's gotta be a better way, a way to save this town I love. And how can I stop the end of the world? Am I just a simple sponge? I love the fireworks here. Like, they're so pretty. I don't think they work logically. Like, I don't understand how that could possibly be possible in real life. Maybe it is? Wait, is that a turtle? No, that's a fish. You're wrong, Mr. Krabs. I'll find a way to stop that volcano from erupting. I know. I'll use Sandy with her brain and Patrick's bronze and my I don't know what my thing is, but when the going gets tough, this sponge gets going. No, I'm not a simple sponge. They had like a really big like cast of people writing songs for that musical. It was a banger too. Like, I can't even complain. There was so many good songs. Like, the end is coming. The end is coming. This just in. The end is in our future. Evidence has come to light. It's all deranged. No control. Sit tight in your corner. No point in... I'm actually gonna go back to Ime Maka, because I feel like the better deal was Ime Maka, because I have to cross by Terra and then Taitean from Terra. So I don't necessarily want to go all the way that far, so we'll just go to Ime Maka and then do that. It's all deranged, no control. Sit tight in your corner. No point in making plans. It's all deranged. No control. The science is clear. I'm afraid it's true. The end's really here. There's nothing we can do. And if I read these numbers right, our time is up tomorrow night. Terror in our final hours. It's all deranged. No control. The end is coming. Everyone's so scared and sad. Just one volcano, it's not so bad. And if until Bikini Bottom's gone, let's all keep calm and carry on. Let's see. The deals aren't really great here, to be honest. Like, I mean, I guess we got a lot, so it's okay. But let's see. Vowels. Vowels is almost always the best deal. Do you say vals, vals, or vale? Everyone pronounces it differently. Vales? I've heard all three before. I normally... Oh, and veils. People say veils, too. Wait, no, what? I even forgot how I said it. Hold on. Veil, vals, vales. Those are the three ways. Philia. Val. Let's go all the way tonight. No regrets, just love. Like a frenzied hound, I live as a weapon which is powerful. I lost something precious that was in my mind. Who am I? What's my being? No one answered. Let me drink some water. My voice is not feeling it. I realize shaped for the flesh will do not believe in insignificant life. The hypogean. When she was 19, baby, okay. Every day, last time, take the bus night to the one memorable garden. I mentioned she turned out lights. There used to be most of the wall foreign names in games. I have no idea how to accurately pronounce these Celtic names. I know. Like, I think it was on stream one day that I realized Raidi's name was not Raidi. It was Rory. I was shocked. I was shocked when somebody said it was not Rory. I was shocked when they said it was Rory, and I had to like literally Google it because I could not believe them. Like, I just did not believe it. To be fair, I also was very isolated, especially when I was younger, because I would just play games, watch anime, like go to school. That was it. And then all of the people, like, I was bullied a lot, so I wasn't about to talk to anybody in real life either. So I was just like over here like what I found out years later. Like, I'm an adult, and it was only after stream, like after I started streaming, that I realized his name was not Raidi, but Rory. And honestly, I stand by younger me, because how is this Edie? How is that Rory? That doesn't look like Rory to me. In what world is that Rory? I was 24 years old when I met the woman I would call my own. 22 grandkids now being old. In the house that your brother bought, yeah. And I never met a guy in the Second World War. No, it was on the summer day when I proposed. I made that wedding ring of dentist gold, and I asked her daddy, but her daddy said no. You can't marry my daughter. And I never met guys in the World War in England. Like, how would you say catsif? Catsif. That's how I would say it, catsif. What is it? I'm scared. To be honest, I just read from, like, left to right, as I would in Spanish. Ketchi? Ketchi? Are you serious? Ketchi? It's like how I said, what was his name? Llewellyn? There's a character named Llewellyn. And the only reason I knew how to pronounce his name was because I actually met someone in real life who had that name. Spelled just like in Mabi. So I was like, I know that name. It's Llewellyn. But it was not, like, it does not look like that. Violence, don't call me, I answered before. I made many enemies, I settled my score. And I did grow weary and I settled down. It's painful, yeah. To be honest, as long as I have someone telling me what it sounds like, and then, you know, they're merciful, you know what I mean? Like, I'll try my best, you know? I proudly bore the weight of my crown. Look! That was fitting a little bit nicer, but now I'm kind of also triggered again because it doesn't look right now. I mean, it didn't look right before, but hold on. I feel like we can maybe fix this though. It's because these three are extra now. I think I'll never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. A billion years ago, she said to me, this one's mine. So I stood by. Do you know why? I love my sister more than anything in this life. I'll choose her happiness over mine every time. Eliza is the best thing in this life. So never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed with the best wife. What do you think is like the best like arrangement for all of this stuff? Is it like this item? And then like this? Never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed with the best wife. Soon this bag is kind of gonna be irrelevant. So I'm thinking about shifting where I put these and then just having the weapons try to fit in their own container. Maybe like this one? Never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed. No, see, that doesn't work. You see, I feel like I picked this bag specifically because my weapons used to be over here. But then I felt like I wanted the nice, like how it fits right all next to each other. Do you know why? I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Eliza. I'm gonna go ahead and feed him really quickly, and then we can go ahead and get started with the connections word game. Never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed with the best wife. Here I stand, helpless and left for dead, feeling your cold, dead eyes, stealing the life of mine. I believe in you. I can show you that I can see right through all your empty lies. I won't stay long in this world so wrong. Say goodbye. Okay, so let's jump here to the connections word game. Okay, so we have to find 4 groups that these 16 words fit in. Okay, so immediately I see like straw, or goat, maybe like an animal. No. Okay. Jack, I'm thinking like tools. Maybe napkin, chisel, saw. Tools? No. Because look, cup and napkin I feel like are what really go together. Like placemat. Maybe lid, rave, rasp, blue, saw, Swiss, chisel, jack, hero. These words. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Straw, right? Right? I think we're all in agreement that that is a normal combo. Woohoo! Beverage, self service items, cup, lid, napkin, straw. Beautiful. We love to see it. So I guess these three are together, right? Jack, saw, chisel. But I don't see what else could work with these because these are all like tools, right? Swiss could be like, oh, like Swiss Army knife. Could that go together? I feel like that's a little bit of a reach. I don't feel like that's the group. Cran, plane. I truly hate it. Connection plans. I was thinking four-letter words, but there's actually way more than four, so that cannot be it. Flaming is confusing me. What is flaming? Four letter words with the letter E. Food with an extra letter on it. I'm like really like trying to like escape the box. These are like words with an extra letter, right? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go with this. I just want to try it. Yeah, I didn't think so. So those are not the four. I'm sure this has to be something. Maybe like plane, like a level surface. Oof, one away. So we didn't actually get that when we switched to Swiss. So it said one away when we switched it to plane. So what if it's Jack? What if it's not Jack and it's Swiss? No. What if it's not chisel? Well, what would it be if it's not? So here is one away. Rasp for plane? You think so? What is rasp and plane? Rasp means like great. Great? What if we remove Jack and then put rasp? Oh! Yes! Yes! Woodworking hand tools. Chisel, plane, rasp, saw. Okay, what else? So there's one more group and then they will auto finish the other one. What? Nah, dime. Nah, we're on a roll. We're cooking. We're cooking. Do you think it's one of those weird categories next? Like, I feel like we have to like really dig deep and then find something crazy. Like English words with another letter. Like ran, oat, ack is not a word. Eero is not a word. Um, laming, rave, ave, blue, Swiss. Okay, what if her Okay. No, maybe I'm just bitter. Maybe I'm just crazy. Because I don't see how those words, if you remove or add a letter, does much. Wait, adding a letter. I was removing letters. What if it's adding a letter? When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby. Rave could mean like crazy. It could mean like crazy. It could mean extremely animated, or it could be like a party. So, do any of those fit this word? Because goat could only be animal, right? Like, that's the only thing, right? Jack's fat, could he no fat? His wife could he no lean? And so, between them both. Wait, are we there? There's nothing like the great outdoors in the far-flung forest. It's the best, of course, if you want to get close to the greenery. Then camping in the wild is a place to be. There's flowers and fish, caves and rocks, lots of logs. There's nothing like the great outdoors in the far-flung forest. That makes sense, actually. Jack, hero, flaming grave. Really? How do those words go together? There's I have no basis for that. Okay, let's jump in. Let's do it. Let's just see. This is the closest we've gotten, I think. Jack, hero, flaming rave. We are the stars. Welcome to a tale of a land conquered by evil. People in despair, often frightened to their bones. Her and the gang set out to find the answer, but together they must find a way to beat the shadow stones. Whoever holds a sword must first become a master, sinking out the stones with the carrot-nosed dog. No! Tali, you're right. You're right. Those are kinds of cheese. Like pepper jack, Swiss, blue. That's smart. That's next level. That has to be it. That has to be it. Cheese. Time. Time, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. 3, 2, 1, triple revolution. Quest for glory. Seeking our faith in the power that we own. This is our hero story. The greatest the world has ever known. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champion. Goat cheese. You're right, because I actually love goat cheese. I love goat milk. I love goat cheese. That's smart. I think that's it. Like, I think that's it. Like, I don't want to put all their eggs in one basket, but I feel like that's it. If that's not the group, I don't know what to say. You said I must eat so many lemons, 'cause I am so bitter. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me, so I say. Mm-hmm. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me, so I say. Mm-hmm. Like, I low key even want to stop right here and then do it and then see what happens. Cause like I feel like that's it. Well then, what's the connection between the final ones gonna be? Who knows? I mean, like they can solve that on their own. It would be, what is the last group? Let me make sure that I okay, yeah. So the last one would be Cran, Cran, Hero, Flaming, Rave. Cran, Flaming, Hero, Rave. Cran, Flaming, Hero, Rave. I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna have like some terrible category at the end, like, oh, actions that can happen when you're, I don't know, when you're late to a party. Like what? Or remove 4 letters and it's another English word. If you do a somersault, die. That's literally how I am when they give you one of those weird categories. Why does she look so tiny? Am I tripping? I am tripping. She is. She is. She doesn't look that tiny. I thought she looked much smaller for some reason. I guess my vision is not like, my perspective is kind of weird today. She looks smaller than I expected. You can keep them all safe. They will die and be afraid. Mother, tell me so, I say. Hi, Nelle. Welcome in. How are you? You're about to see us have a beautiful. What is this emote? What is it? That's crazy. Happy how, where have you? Oh, we finally got M.A. Maka leveled up. We reached level 8, everyone. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause right here. It's just me and my little dance. It is beautiful. We're actually we're gonna look because Nella, I think we're really close to this categories. I think this is the best game we've ever had. Yes! Solid. Birds minus the last letter. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be some gross category like that. Let's look at it. So we have beverages, self-service items, cup lid, napkin straw, woodworking hand tools, chisel plane, rasp saw, kinds of cheeses, blue goat, jack Swiss, and birds minus last letter, cran flaming, hero, rave. Oh, I see it. Like raven. I don't know what flaming is. I don't even know what crane. Like the I know what a crane is. Flaming. Heron, raven, crane, flamingo. That's diabolical. Diabolical. This we beat it anyway. It does not matter. It does not matter, everyone. We beat it. We did it. That's the very first time we did it. Thank you so much for the head pat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of myself right now. I'm so proud of us. I could not have done it without you guys. Came in clutch for real. I was not thinking of cheeses. I would have been toast. I'm still mad about the birds minus a letter because like what? But it's okay. It's fine. It's no biggie. We did it. And that's all that matters. And thank you so much for the cookie and so much for the hydrate. How are you, Nella, by the way? Here's a cookie. No, now you see it, now you don't. It's okay, Dime. So for this, I think we're gonna go up to. I don't want to go to Titan. That's too far, in my opinion. Let's just go back to Emimaka. We can do Emimaka. Hijacked when you were. Oh, and let me do that hydrate before I forget. Let's start a riot. A riot, let's start a riot. Da-na-na-na-na. Let's start a riot. I've already used the burn the witch joke. Riot? Riot! I've been doing swimmingly. Thank you, thank you. How have you been doing? Amazing. And welcome in, Sarah. Welcome in. I saw you yesterday. Woo! That looks fun. About to do Crom. Ooh, good luck. What level are you doing? Are you doing it by yourself? Are you doing it with friends? Oh, Scully! That's Scully! Oh, look at that staff. That's giant sword. Look at that giant sword. Why does it look like a butter knife to me? Hi. I was looking at the commerce stream. Oh, I see. It's now a butter knife on a stick, right? Doesn't it kind of wait? Farewell. Doesn't it kind of remind you of a butter knife? Doesn't it look like really easy to spread the butter? Like, is it just me? Like, this part looks really convenient. Bardus. Aquando. I was with my sister and she was driving me somewhere, and then I just started like doing like some, I forgot exactly what I was doing. I was probably like singing but yelling at the same time, like like that, you know, like just like making sounds. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" It was so funny, man. I thought the ending was kind of silly, but overall interesting story. Which one? Let me scroll up because I missed what you said. I think you would be happy to know I've recently watched Phantom of the Opera for the very first time in my life. Oh, I see. Phantom of the Opera. You thought the ending was kind of silly, but overall interesting story. I actually do agree with you. I do agree with you. I wasn't really the biggest fan of the ending because I don't really like, what's his name? Raul? No, it's not Raul. Yeah, it is Raul, right? I didn't really like that guy. I felt like he had like no relevance to the story, but honestly, the Phantom himself was no peach. To be honest, they were both really bad. Tweaking out. Yeah. I think I have too much energy sometimes. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella, la la. You know, I actually really like that song, except I don't like the la 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 part. It's just Gabriella. Don't add more L's to her name. It's, to me, I would have preferred if they went with the song Hands off, Gabriella. Hands off, Gabriella. Hands off, Gabriella. Yes, the ending was kind of like, huh? Yeah, I agree. I agree. In sleep he sang to me. In dreams he came. That voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is there inside my mind. Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear. It's me they hear. My spirit and my voice in one combined. I actually don't think I can hit the same notes that they do. The phantom of the opera is there. You know, I call my cat my angel, and sometimes I call her my angel of music. Sing for me, my angel of music. Oh, oh, sing. Oh, oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Long ago there lived a man, his name was Carlo, and he ran an ancient theater where his daughter was the star. Got it? Yes, Carla's the star. No, his daughter's name is Esmeralda, and she's famous. People come to hear her sing from near and far. Hello, Yoshi, welcome in. And thank you so much for the lurk, Reaper. I saw that. And I'm doing amazing. I've had hiccups right now, but we're doing amazing. We're having fun. How are you? Did you have anything good to eat today? You always have the most amazing things. I actually see that Nele is actually on Merchant of Venice in the sub badges. That's actually nice. What badge do I have? Do I also have Merchant of Venice? No, I have Divine Knights. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. La, la. So Nella is right here at Merchant of Venice. But then there's Macbeth, Saga, and then Divine Knights. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. I wonder if by the time that I get to the next tier, so I think the one that I have is like 2 years, Divine Knights, because we are running out of Saga. Like, we're running out of generations. So what should be the sub badge when I run out of generation? Maybe like coming soon? That could be interesting. Hands off, Gabriella. Oh! Hands off, Gabriella. I don't know why that happens randomly, because I wasn't doing anything. Why did it change? And when I scroll through the redeems, I also don't see a redeem where they switched the model. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Let's play a different game. Let's play a game. Let's see. So should we do Sudoku? Now that we actually beat connections, we beat Wordle. Can we beat Sudoku too? We'll do easy because we don't have too much time, and I'll definitely finish off camera if we don't finish right here. So 1, 1. So 1 are here. Okay, so we can't really tell here. So 1. Let me actually move my phone so I can see the screen a little bit better. Hands off, Gabriella. You could have anybody you wanted to. I'm begging you. Hands off, Gabriella. Ooh, we can't tell any of the ones. Because, like, one, there's not actually many ones. So let's just do two. Oh, so these three already have their two. So here, two. So two has to be here. Perfect. Anybody you wanted to. I'm begging you. I'm actually drinking caramel nut flavored cereal. That's crazy. Caramel nut flavored cereal coffee. And stealing gold from random NPCs in Gothic. That's funny. And today I added 2 new characters to Big Minecraft project and drawed outfit in Krita for next character. Also gived up the making mountains look better. That's honestly fine. Because sometimes art can be hard to do. Oh, and look, we're already here. So I actually have to go switch back. Anybody you wanted to. I'm begging you. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Come feast your eyes on the mage's finest, second to none and most divine. Know your place. I descend from nobility and grace, so hide your face. You would do well to get out of my face. Hands off, Gabriella. Ever had 7-Up cake? 7-Up cake? I've had 7-Up. I feel like it's a lemon lime soda, right? If I'm correct. I don't think I know for sure I've never had a 7-Up cake. In fact, I never had a lemon lime cake. You grab anybody you wanted to. I'm begging you. What have I been up to? You rightly. Wait, 7-Up. Like, the more I think about it, the weirder it gets. Like, what is it? Does it taste like straight up 7-Up? Or have I actually told you guys the story about the Tang cake? Because the Tang cake is kind of funny. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before. You can just stop me if you've heard it before. But basically what happened was, I used to have a friend. Well, they're still my friend, actually. You made it yourself. That's scary. But honestly, it's a similar story. This takes place from when I was much younger. But basically what happened was, I had a friend, I still have a friend who's a baker. And one day we wanted to, like, we were experimenting because we always had the same interests that we had when we were kids. Like, I always had gaming interest. And then my friend, who's the baker, always had a baking interest. So one day we were at my house and we're like, what can we make? And then we saw Tang, but we didn't have flour and we wanted to make cake. We saw Tang, we saw sugar, we had butter, we had everything we needed except for flour. But we had Tang, which was a powder. So we were like, well, flour is a powder. So we're like, well, what if we replace the flour in the recipe for tang? So we made the whole cake, and it was this bright neon orange. It was terrible. We baked it, and it actually did bake, and it baked into like some sort of spongy texture. And we're like, okay, so this isn't bad. This isn't terrible. And then we both looked at it because when we cut it, it was bright orange still. Instead of, we were just like, oh, are we really gonna eat this? And we're like, yeah, let's eat it. So then we took a bite, and then my friend was like, oh, actually, it's really not that bad. And then they finished eating it. But when I ate it, I was like, I immediately like took a bite and then spat it out. We even made tang frosting. It was so terrible. But to be fair, we used the tang. Yeah, it was so bad. And to be fair, we actually had enough confectionery sugar because we made buttercream frosting, which is basically like 2 boxes of confectionery sugar. So we did like 2 boxes of confectionery sugar, as we should, and then we put a little bit extra tang in the frosting for mainly like the color. So we just kept going until we felt like it was the right tang color. It was so bad. Like literally it was the worst thing I've ever had. Not really, that's an exaggeration, but that was pretty up there. Like never again will I have tang cake. But yeah, we replaced flour with tang, and it actually did work. Like it did hold up. But it was straight tang. Like that's all you could taste. Only tang. It wasn't like a cute little flavor. It was only tang. I guess my friend liked tang more than me. How was your 7-Up cake? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Was it worth it? How did you do it? So we replaced the flour with tang, but what did you do? Hands off, Gabriella. Let me make sure that Bruto is not hungry. We'll just give him a piece of bread. Like he's fine. We'll give him some bread though. Give him 1 piece. Eat. If it was just flavoring, oh yeah, it probably would have been much better. Did you use like 7-Up packets? After that day, I don't think I've ever had tang again. Like it was an experience. An experience I don't want to experience again. The soda, I see. And what did you just like add 7-Up to the cake? To a regular cake recipe? Or was it like replacing something, or like maybe like instead of vanilla extract? I'd imagine it was traumatizing. I'm not sure if I would say traumatizing. It was definitely an experience though. Like it was not an experience I would like to repeat. The whole cup of soda. That's crazy. I'm trying to like visualize. Did you enjoy it? I think that's the biggest thing I want to know. We're getting... I'm thinking about Unreal now. Because I saw somebody make a video about the Unreal Engine updates, and I'm just so interested. I'm actually gonna try to just go on along the path. It was a fairly dense cake and it was moist. It was rather delicious. A quarter is missing now. I'm glad you liked it. Personally, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I don't like moist cake. And I guess it's fine if it's like moist, but what I'm talking about specifically is like downright wet cake. So, you know what, sue me, but I don't like tres leches. I don't. I don't understand how anybody like it. It's wet. I don't like it. In general, I don't like chewing when I'm drinking, and I don't like drinking when I'm chewing. In general, that's just like me. So like with milk tea, a lot of people call milk tea boba tea, but I don't actually have boba in my milk tea, so I just call it milk tea. Unless you want to call it like boba tea without the boba. Because I can't. I don't agree with chewing while I drink. It's not wet. That's good. Moist is fine though, but it was dense. So I'm trying to imagine that. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella. It's moist and dense, and I don't care for tapioca myself. I don't either. In fact, the tapioca itself is fine. I just want it separately from the drink. With the drink, it feels crazy. Taking care of about you. Thank you. Oh, the hydrate. Thank you. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. You know, watching Dolly Parton sing about Jolene, like she did like a live performance where she she talked about who Jolene was, because she was a real person, and it was so funny. I can't repeat the stuff she said about Jolene. But if you like Dolly Parton, then I recommend you watch that performance. Your beauty is beyond compare of awe, with flaming locks of auburn hair. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Oh, I recently saw, because I saw like a TikTok creator. I saw him on YouTube Shorts, but I'm pretty sure he started off as a TikTok creator. And he was talking about this show called Dolly. He was talking about this show called Decorating Sense. That show is wild. It's crazy. Did you grow up with Decorating Sense? Because I didn't personally, because I never, as usual, even though like I grew up at the same time as my sister who did watch Decorating Sense, I have always been more interested in animation. So if it's not animated, I probably didn't watch it, probably. So like all of your favorite Disney Channel movies, never seen them. If it's not animated, I haven't seen it. But my sister also watched this show called Decorating Sense, and it's crazy. So basically the concept is that everybody's broke, right? So they want to redecorate a house for less than $500. And that's fair. That's a fair concept, you know? But what they do is crazy. Let me see. Oh, Philia is worth more. So for example, they put like, for one of them, they got like these newspaper cuttings and then put them all over a vanity. Yeah, like with Mod Podge. So there was like a vanity. And they put news clippings on it to give it like a new look, I guess, like a new finish. And it looked crazy. to be honest. But whatever. And then they were like, actually, we don't like how it looks on the cabinets, because you know how like a cabinet, like a vanity has like little drawers. They were like, we don't actually like how it looks on the drawer. And I was like, okay, so they accepted that it doesn't look good. And then they were like, okay, so we're gonna actually just take it off and then repaint it. But then like midway through taking it off, they're like, actually, we actually really like how it looks distressed. So they literally left this drawer with Mod Podge and newspaper clippings. And I sat there stunned. At, what? At another time, at another time, they, they wanted to put like, they didn't have money to buy curtains for the kitchen. So what they ended up doing was getting cable, like a wire. They were getting wire, and then they put it on the window. And then from that wire, they hung like pictures. And then she was like, "Oh my gosh, it offers like the privacy that we wanted." And there was another time where there was like a chandelier, like a very fancy looking chandelier. Um, but it didn't have like any covers or anything, and the light bulbs were completely exposed. So still very beautiful, but a little bit dangerous, right? So they were like, let's make a cover for it. And I'm like, okay, okay, let's see it. And then they literally got like, you know, like cello wrap, like cling wrap or something, like mosquito netting. And then they put that all around the chandelier, and I was stunned again. And then the woman, she was like, "Oh, well, like it looks really nice, and like it diffuses the light like I wanted. But like normally, she was really politely saying, isn't this a flame hazard, like a fire hazard?" And then basically the ladies were like, "Oh, like it's fine as long as if you use as close to non-flammable fabric as you can, and then like never leave it unattended, basically like a candle," she said. And I sat there bamboozled. First of all, the little mosquito netting did not look good. It didn't look cute. It looked, I don't know, like a party favor that they rushed to create. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. And then the mosquito netting was literally directly touching the the chandelier. So I was shaken. I was like, no. Let me look for the picture. Let me see if we can find one. Because it was stunned. Like I was confused. Chandelier. Hands of Gabriella. Gabriella. You could have anybody you wanted to. I'm begging you. I found a TikTok video of it. So I'm gonna just pause it on the screen where you can see it. So I hope I don't get in trouble showing it, because this is how it looks like. So you see how they you see how they like literally like it's like a cello bag, but they covered it and then they tied it with this ribbon. It doesn't look terrible, but as you can see, the bulbs are exposed, and then it's directly touching this fabric. And then you don't see her right here, but she's right here, and she's like, "Oh, should I be worried about it?" And then she's basically like, "Oh, it's if you use something as close to non-flammable material, it's fine. Basically, like don't leave it unattended, but it's fine." And it was so funny. It was so funny, man. Like this show is crazy. But we can also continue to look. Love Gabriella, Gabriella. Well, six. So six is right here. Gabriella. So 6 has to be here. It belongs in an art studio, but this is a person's house. And then let me find the the Mod Podge. Like you have to see this one too. And I do admit it does kind of look nice as like a background. Let me see. It was it wardrobe, newspaper, decorating sense. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off. I actually sent the original TikTok to my sister. Well, it was a YouTube short, but whatever. I'm pretty sure that creator was a TikTok creator anyway. And some of the people were kind of funny too. Like one woman had a picture of a woman who she didn't know. And she just took it with her. Anybody you wanted to, I'm begging you, hands off. I have to find that video. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. Do you guys like Labubus? I'm not a Labubu fan, personally. Aw, man. I can't find the video now. If I find it again, basically it's just like newspaper. Your phone says no more, that's A-okay, Dime. No matter where you choose to watch, that's A-okay with me. Hands off, Gabriella. Woohoo! I see you driven by, keep the station. Your every step is. And also, fun fact, um, I thought, you know the book, Amelia, Amelia. I just and thank you so much for the candy. I appreciate it. Oh, um, oh, but now that I'm thinking about it, Dime must be now lagging. No, I think it's fine. I think YouTube is fine. I just think that wait, can you not see my screen? You can. For some reason, both Twitch and YouTube are lagging now. You can have anybody you wanted to. I'm begging you. But I thought her name was Amelia. It's Amelia, though. From what I hear. Oh no! But yeah, I haven't seen all of Decorating Sense. I've just seen some of the scenes. What's a Labubu? You've never heard of it? They're interesting looking. They're very interesting. So my sister loves it and I hate it. And I keep trying to think of ways to that I would like it, but I'm not sure if there's a way that I can like it. I can show you a picture of a Labubu. Labubu. They are not cute to me. They look kind of interesting to me. You hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. So actually, since we're just traveling, I'll just show you the picture now that I found. Traveler. So this is a Lububu. It's basically like a little doll that's sold on this website called Pop Mart, and they have, I don't know, like you can see them. Like they look kind of like bunnies, Like they have little bunny ears and they're like plush body and a human face. They're like a monster face, I guess. So my sister is a big fan. I am not a big fan. So let me actually see if I can find a closer picture, like this close up of them, so that you can see it like head on. Gabriella. And some are cuter than others, but I'm talking about like the base model, like the base version. I think this one is a pretty good one. I think this picture shows. I think they kind of customized some of them. Like I don't think it has like sparkles in its eyes. I don't think this one is accurate. I think this one is as is, and I think this one is as is. They have like different faces. Wait, can you see my screen? Yeah, you can. So these are the Labubu. And I keep thinking that like maybe if she had eyebrows, she would be a little bit cuter. But they're like flesh, like the bridge, the eye bridge. So she has like eyebrows, but it's like flesh. It's just confusing me. And her smile is too big for me. Like it's really, really big. And she has like a lot of teeth. And I don't know, I'm not living for it. Like it does not spark joy. What do you guys think though? Is it cute? Do you think it's cute? My sister thinks it's adorable. I think some of them have painted nails too. If you like that, if that changes your mind at all about them. Some of them, not all of them. You got anybody you want to, begging you. I can see how ladies would like them. But you don't like them. I can't say I'm a fan. And I'm all for creepy cute things, but I feel like that misses the mark. For me personally. Can I have anybody you wanted to? I'm begging you. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off. I don't know why my Chrome isn't opening. Like, open Chrome, please. Gabriella. My Chrome isn't opening. But we will be. It's time to raid. I'm more of a Gunpla type of enjoyer. What is that? What is a Gunpla? For you, Paige, welcome in, Captain. We are about to end though. But welcome in. Happy to see you. Hands off, Gabriella. For some reason, my computer isn't like working for some reason. So I'm just gonna try to raid out to. I'm trying to see if I can copy and paste this name. I wonder if I can just tag her. I feel like I'm next level. Like I feel like I'm doing some like mastermind plot to raid from my phone. It's time to raid. Did that work? Yes. Ha ha ha. And then let me look up Gunpla. Oh, Gundam model kits. Oh yeah, that's fair. For me, I prefer like cute figures or beautiful figures. So like there was recently a what's her name? Let me see if I can actually find a safe for work version of this figure, but I absolutely loved it. Cool figure. Okay, yeah, it's this model. I think it might be a little bit too lewd to show on screen though. But it looks really pretty. It might be fine. I feel bad even like covering some of it because there's like such beautiful detail on it too. Like there's so it's so pretty. I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can show screen but also not like skip my slack. I'm gonna just like open Canva and then like literally just like cover it. But it's such a pretty model. Or you can just look up Sadako figure on Google. It's literally the first one that shows up. And she even has like the VHSs. Like there's VHSs around her. It's really pretty. I really like models like that are already pre-made and they're just like super cute or pretty. Either way. Oh, but thank you so much for it ended the stream. Oh no. But thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a good night or morning.